Hey everyone, welcome back to BikeBeat. Today we're taking a close look at the 2026 Suzuki Burgman Street 125, a scooter that continues to prove that practicality doesn't have to come at the expense of style or comfort. Suzuki has updated this model to meet new emission standards and to offer riders a smoother, smarter, and more connected experience. If you're looking for a premium 125 cubic centimeters scooter that can handle your daily city commute while making you feel just a little more special, the Burgman Street 125 might be exactly what you've been waiting for. The Burgman name has always carried a sense of sophistication. It started with Suzuki's larger maxi-scooters, and this 125 cubic centimeters version brings that same DNA to the urban commuter segment. From the moment you see it, you know it's not an ordinary scooter. The large front apron, the LED headlamp unit, the windscreen, and those flowing body panels give it a presence that's hard to ignore. It's wide, confident, and looks like a scooter from a segment above. Suzuki clearly wanted to make sure the Burgman stands out in traffic, and it does. The 2026 model continues with the signature design but adds subtle refinements in textures and finishes. Depending on the trim, you also get new color options that add to its modern look. The seating position is upright and comfortable, giving a commanding view of the road. The seat itself is wide and plush, with enough length for both rider and pillion to sit comfortably. The footboard is flat and generous, letting riders stretch their legs forward in that relaxed maxi-scooter posture. Even taller riders won't feel cramped. Every detail of the ergonomics seems to have been designed for daily comfort, whether you're riding to work, weaving through traffic, or taking a relaxed evening spin. Under the bodywork, the Burgman Street 125 runs a 124 cubic centimeters, air-cooled, single-cylinder, four-stroke engine that produces about 8.5 horsepower and 10 newton-meters of torque. It uses a CVT automatic gearbox, which means power delivery is smooth and seamless. Twist the throttle, and it moves off gently without any jerks. The engine uses Suzuki's eco-performance technology, which focuses on efficiency and refinement. It's not the fastest scooter in its class, but it's one of the smoothest. There's very little vibration, and the throttle response is consistent. In city traffic, that calmness and predictability really matter. Acceleration is linear, and for most riders, it feels just right. It's quick enough to stay ahead of traffic lights, smooth enough for stop-and-go riding, and refined enough that you won't feel the need for more power in your everyday routes. On open roads, it can reach around 90 to 100 km per hour under good conditions, but its sweet spot is between 50 and 80 km per hour, where it feels stable and comfortable. That stability is one of the Burgman's big strengths. With a wheelbase of around 1,265 mm and a curb weight of about 110 kg, it feels planted yet nimble. The front uses a 12-inch wheel, while the rear, depending on the variant, could be either a 10-inch or a 12-inch setup. The EX variant gets 12-inch wheels at both ends, which improves overall balance and grip. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic forks at the front and a single shock absorber at the rear. The tuning is slightly on the firmer side, which means it handles corners and bumps with decent control, though very sharp potholes can send a jolt through the rear. With a pillion or some load, the suspension settles nicely. Braking is handled by a front disc and rear drum combination, supported by Suzuki's combined braking system, which balances braking force between the wheels. The front lever has a progressive feel, offering good bite and feedback. The rear brake is softer but effective for urban use. It's a predictable setup that feels safe and confidence-inspiring. Now, what really separates the Burgman Street 125 from most of its rivals are the features. Suzuki gives you a fully digital instrument cluster that's clear and informative. The top and mid variants come with Bluetooth connectivity, letting you pair your smartphone to display incoming call alerts, message notifications, and even turn-by-turn navigation. It's simple but incredibly useful, especially for riders who use navigation apps frequently. The EX version also features an automatic start-stop system that shuts off the engine during idling and restarts it instantly when you twist the throttle, a small touch that makes a big difference in heavy traffic. Storage and practicality are where the Burgman shines. Under the seat, there's generous space that can swallow a half-face helmet and some extras. The front apron houses a glove box and an open pocket, one of which includes a USB charging socket, perfect for keeping your phone powered on the go. Suzuki has also added hooks to hang small bags, making it easy to carry groceries or a backpack. With all this, the Burgman doesn't just feel like a scooter, it feels like a well-thought-out mobility tool. The lighting setup is all LED headlamp, tail lamp, and indicators. The light spread is bright and crisp, improving visibility at night. Combined with the scooter's bold stance and neatly integrated mirrors, it has a road presence that makes it look far more expensive than it actually is. Fit and finish levels are excellent. The plastics feel solid, the switches are tactile, and the paintwork has depth. It's a scooter you'll actually feel proud to park. Fuel efficiency is another strong area. Suzuki claims figures around 58 km per liter, though in everyday riding you can expect closer to 50 km per liter, which is still impressive. With a 5.5-liter tank, the Burgman gives a comfortable range of around 250 to 300 km before refueling. Combine that with Suzuki's reputation for reliability and low-cost maintenance, and you have a scooter that's cheap to run but doesn't feel cheap to own. In terms of price, the 2026 Suzuki Burgman Street 125 positions itself as a premium 125 cubic centimeters scooter. In India, for instance, the standard model sits around 90,000 Indian rupees ex-showroom, the Connect version is about 94,000 Indian rupees, and the top-spec EX variant comes in at roughly 1.1 Indian rupees lakh. The EX's extra cost gets you not only the start-stop system but also dual 12-inch wheels, exclusive colors, and the most feature-loaded package. It's aimed at riders who want the best version of this scooter, not just something functional, but something that feels special to ride and own. Compared to competitors like the Honda Activa 125, TVS Jupiter 125, or Yamaha Facino, the Burgman Street feels more premium and expressive. It's not trying to be sporty like the TVS Torque, and it's not as understated as the Activa. Instead, it sits right in the middle, refined, stylish, and comfortable. It's the kind of scooter that appeals to both young professionals and older riders who want a relaxed yet upmarket ride. Of course, no scooter is perfect. The Burgman could benefit from a slightly softer rear suspension for rough roads, and the rear drum brake feels average compared to the front disc. Performance-wise, riders seeking more thrill might find it modest, but for its intended role, that smooth, predictable power delivery is actually an advantage. What Suzuki has done here is focus on comfort, style, and consistency rather than outright excitement. If you think about who the Burgman Street 125 is for, it's clearly targeted at urban riders who value a mix of practicality and class. It's for people who ride daily but don't want a plain commuter. It's for those who appreciate design, smoothness, and little luxuries like Bluetooth, LED lights, and extra storage. It's also ideal for riders who often travel with a pillion, as the long seat and footrests make two-up riding genuinely comfortable. Thanks for watching this review on BikeBeat. If you enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more two-wheeler deep dives, and let us know in the comments which scooter or bike you want us to cover next. Ride safe, enjoy the roads, and we'll catch you in the next one.